by inner demons and a negative mindset on court, has portrayed a more relaxed outlook in recent weeks, and the youthful company she is keeping has helped her find a new serenity. Encouraging children to play sport is one of her biggest passions, while her niece, Tanya, has also been having a positive influence on the 27-year-old's career. Halep's 1.1 million Instagram followers are frequently treated to images and videos of the youngster, a mini-me, the dogged right-hander. Advertisement: I talk to her almost every day on FaceTime, Halep says. She always wants to come to Bucharest to stay with me, but that is impossible because I'm often away. Every time I have the chance, I visit her. A more laid-back approach was evident in her high-fiving of Kiki Bertens during the Madrid Open final trophy presentation, despite losing 6-4. The clay often provides that sense of calm for Halep, who finally won her maiden major at Roland Garros last year after coming from a set and a breakdown against Sloane Stephens. Off-court ventures are further reason for her contentment, and whether that is supporting young Romanian players in their drive to turn professional, financing an all-girls ice hockey team, or, more recently, joining forces with a gymnastics club. Halep is desperate to make a difference in her homeland. In Romania, we don't have big systems, and in sport it's tough for them to turn professional, Halep says. Everything I do to help them is with pleasure because the kids need support. When I go home I try to see the girls, but I just want to know they have everything they want. A lot has to be done to keep girls active in sport. In Romania, and in particular tennis, it's not great, but in the future I hope that will be better. Before Halep's emergence on the world stage, Romania's biggest sporting star was Nadia Comaneci, the first gymnast to be awarded an Olympic perfect 10 in 1976 at the tender age of 14. Comaneci has been a keen supporter of Halep and was present for the baseliner's maiden slam in Paris last year. Halep celebrated by climbing into the stands to embrace the five-time Olympic champion and 1978 Roland Garros winner Virginia Rosici, the last Romanian to win a Grand Slam title. We've talked about her, Nadia's, success, but I can't get my head around how big that perfect 10 moment was. She is still huge in Romania. She's one of the biggest role models in our country, and she will be forever. Halep's own major triumph also catapulted her into the sporting stratosphere, where once she was weighed down by the world number one without a Grand Slam tag. One victory quelled the doubters and opened the door to a bigger audience. I'm more recognized now, Halep, who had lost 3 previous Grand Slam finals, says. When you win a Grand Slam, you feel like you're a complete player. I feel thankful for everything. But my life is the same. Nothing is changed. Defending French Open champions Rafael Nadal and Simona Halep at the draw in Paris. Credit. I'm happy with what I've done. I'm more confident. I feel like I am in a better position, in a better place, and I've improved a lot as a person. I think only good things have happened since I won the Slam. Halep has dealt with her long-term coach Darren Cahill's decision at the end of last year to take a 12-month hiatus. After they teamed up in 2015, Halep became world number 1 at the end of 2017 and finished top of the WTA rankings for a second successive year on the back of her maiden major. Darren was really important in my career, and because of him, I achieved great things, she says. My game is very physical and I always have to take care of my body. Mentally, I also have to be confident when I step on the court. I've worked on these things, and when you see improvements, you feel confident, you feel positive. It is not easy without Darren, but he taught me how to manage the moments during the matches. I've played well this year, even if I haven't won titles. I think my level is good. The abundance of young talent on the women's tour is also making Halep, who appointed compatriot Daniel Dobra as her full-time head coach in March, sit up and take notice of her own fragilities. From 18-year-old Bianca Andreescu to 21-year-olds Naomi Osaka and Aryna Sabalenka, the top 25 is awash with fearless abandon. She says, the young generation is very powerful. They look like they don't have emotions, they look very strong mentally. I'm working hard to be as good as possible. I work on myself to get better, with no one player dominating this season. Bertens, Karolina Pliskova and Petra Kvitova have each won 2 titles. The women's game remains a wide-open field, something Halep believes is good for the sport. Women's tennis is very open, that's why many players are winning. I think it is better for the sport, it is better for the crowd as there is more excitement. Halep is now 9 months without a title, as well as a runners-up trophy in Madrid. She also missed the chance to leapfrog Osaka, who has won the past 2 slams, and reclaim the number 1 spot. I'm not thinking about the ranking now, she says. The ranking matters at the end of the year for me. If there is a chance to be number 1 at the end of the season, that would be huge, but it's not a pressure. Telegraph, London. Most viewed in Sportlet's blog ads. Why?